In this video, we invite you to ride along with us as we drive up Minnesota's scenic North Shore. The North Shore region of Minnesota is located in the far northeastern part of the state along Lake Superior. This region is very different in topography than the rest of the state of Minnesota. It features numerous hills and rocky cliffs along Lake Superior. There are many sights to see along this road. It starts in the city of Duluth and follows Highway 61 northeast all the way up to Grand Portage State Park along the Canadian border. While we did not go that far up, we did go as far up as Palisade Head, which is one of the most scenic spots in the entire state of Minnesota. We invite you to ride along with us as we explore this unique and very beautiful part of the state. We were also very happy to spend the day with Shawnasi's first cousin, Amy, who lives near the city of Duluth and was very kind and gracious to take us around that day and show us her part of the country. We thoroughly enjoyed spending our time with her and seeing the beautiful sights of that area. Unfortunately, the day did not start off without a little bit of controversy on the way up. What do you mean I'm fake and you're superior?
I didn't say that.
That's what you just said.
No, you're not listening. I said I want to go to Lake Superior.
Lake, like with an L?
Yes.
Oh, okay, my mistake. We're going to head up to Lake Superior today near Duluth, Minnesota. Now, Lake Superior is one of the 5 Great Lakes. We have been to a couple of the Great Lakes. I think this will be our 4th one. But this is the largest lake in the world by surface area. It is over 31,000 square miles, and it has a maximum depth of over 1,300 feet deep. This is the largest of the Great Lakes, and it is the largest lake in the world. We've never been to Lake Superior, but we're going to be going to some very scenic sites along the shores of Lake Superior today. Tell them who we're meeting up with today.
My cousin Amy.
Yes, she lives actually up in northern Wisconsin, just across the bridge, and she works in Duluth, Minnesota. And I think they're only about a mile apart. So we're going to be meeting up with her today. She's going to be our tour guide today, and we're looking forward to that. We haven't seen her since she was down in North Carolina last March, and we're looking forward to meeting up with her again. And we are going to Lake Superior. All right, so y'all stay with us today. Okay, folks, we have stopped off just before entering Duluth, Minnesota. And we've stopped off at a rest area with a very scenic overlook. I'm going to show you in a minute. But when you're here, do not feed the seagulls. So I'm going to show you this view we got here in just a minute. But there's a little rest area pull off. It's just a little bit off the interstate, about half a mile. But over here, we can see 2 bridges going over into the state of Wisconsin. And we can see Lake Superior in the background, with Duluth, Minnesota in the foreground. I gotta walk over here and try to get a little more open view of that. That's a pretty impressive view right there. I can make out those 2 bridges. Those connect Minnesota and Wisconsin. And you can see Lake Superior in the background there. There's the city of Duluth, Minnesota. Pretty neat. Our first stop on our tour of Duluth and the North Shore is Inger Tower here above the city of Duluth. We're here with Shawnasi's cousin Amy, who works for the city of Duluth. So we'll be introducing her here shortly. Got a little bit of a walk up the little paved path here to a pretty awesome view. So, Amy's going to make her YouTube debut right here. So, Shawnasi, introduce your cousin Amy to us.
This is my cousin Amy.
All right.
Hi.
So, say something in Minnesotan.
You betcha.
There you go. All right. Appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to climb this tower here. Bert J. Inger Tower. So here's the view from the top of the Inger Tower. Lake Superior. And back over into Wisconsin. So looking back this way and some of the hills around here. The area around Duluth and up into the North Shore is some of the hilliest in Minnesota. Some of Minnesota's flat with low rolling hills and some farmland, but this is a little bit hillier than the rest of the state. So that is a lift bridge to allow the ships to get into the little harbor there, so I haven't gotten to see it lift yet, but it just goes straight up.
Have you guys done it?
We've been on several.
Really?
Yeah.
6, I think.
It's been a while. 2017, I guess, was the
Yeah.
last one.
Like long ones or like 3-day ones?
We can be gentle. It's a Zen garden.
What are you supposed to do? Hit the bell with that?
I was gonna say, let me do it.
do it.
I want to hear it. That's pretty neat. Do it again.
Ram it in there as hard as you can.
They deliberately made it so you could only go like 6 inches forward. It's like they did it on purpose.
Amy was encouraging me.
Yes, she was. Okay, our resident botanist here. What kind of flower is that?
Oh, me?
You, yes.
A beautiful white one
Are they,
that are native to the
that-
Northlands.
it's a type of peony.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Smells really good.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to turn out. Okay, we're going to be making a couple of stops on Minnesota's North Shore today. And the first one here is the Gooseberry Falls. So we're going to be seeing the falls here in just a moment. Okay, so we're here in the falls now, here at Gooseberry Falls. And we've got to walk down a series of steps here. And it is pet friendly, you just have to have them on a leash to carry them. That's one of my favorite sounds right there, a river or a waterfall.
Yeah.
So apparently there's a lower falls down there. And this is the upper falls here. Our next visitor point here is Split Rock Lighthouse, and that's it. We're actually a little pull off here. There is a fee to get into the state park. We got a really good view of it from right here. I will enclose some aerial footage here in just a moment after this clip. But that is the Split Rock Lighthouse. That was constructed, I think, in 1905. They said there had been a November storm that caused 30 ships to wreck. So they decided to put that lighthouse here on the rocks right there, overlooking Lake Superior.
Are you serious? Yeah. You look
Okay,
great.
so we got a lovely view of the Split Rock Lighthouse. Two lovely ladies here, Shawnasi and Amy. So we're having a blast today, ain't we, girls?
Yes.
Sure.
Amy is our tour guide, and she's doing a fine job.
Yes, she is.
Okay, we have arrived at the place I've been looking forward the most to seeing on the Minnesota North Shore, and that is called Palisade Head. What this is, it's a 350-foot tall rock cliff over Lake Superior. And I've seen pictures, I've seen videos, and we're fixing to see it in person right now. So it's supposed to be one of the prettiest points on the North Shore. And you can drive up it, I guess. You can't drive all the way to the top, I'm sure, but you can probably drive further. But we're going to stop down here in the parking lot, and it's a 1 mile in and out hike. So about half a mile up, half a mile back, and we're going to do it. Okay, folks, here we are on top of Palisade Head, and we're looking out over Lake Superior right now, the largest of the Great Lakes. And these rock cliffs are some 300 to 350 feet above the lake. There have been people fall to their deaths from here. It has happened, so if you come here, it's a very beautiful. But use caution. Do not get over near the edge, because once you see that edge right there, that's it. So be very careful and cautious. You actually can drive all the way to the top. We changed our minds and did that since we had the dogs in the car. So we actually did drive up, but you can walk up. The scenery up here is simple to see. Now look at the beautiful blue-green color of that water down there. I hope the camera's picking that up. It's just like a, not an aqua, what would you call it, maybe a teal?
Yeah.
Shawnasi, what do you think of Palisade Head?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
Very
really
pretty.
nice. Looks just like the ocean, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just cleaner.
They do have this little wall erected right here, which is a good thing. It keeps you about 6 feet from death.
Oh, I wouldn't do it. Unless I had to. Come on, out.
Yeah, this was definitely worth the 55-mile trip from Duluth up here. There's actually a seagull flying across the water down there. See
I've
it?
seen it go around a couple times. Are you seeing them? Yeah.
Sorry, it's a little hard to record when she got her hand in my pocket getting things out. What were you
I
needing?
was putting the key here. I thought, I don't have
Okay.
pockets. I don't drop them. Used to be a bad place to lose it.
Yes, it would. the seagull going down there. So this angle kind of gives us an idea about this is a very different landscape than the rest of Minnesota, isn't it?
It is. If you just pop me here and say, where are you? I would never get seen.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to come see this place.
Pretty.
We've never been up to the North Shore before. Okay, well that concludes our visit to Palisade Head here on the North Shore of Minnesota. It's located about 55 miles northeast of Duluth. Shawnasi, what did you think?
Oh, I thought it was beautiful. I think it's very pretty out here. Pretty high up off the rocks, so you got to be super careful, but it's beautiful.
Is that it?
It's nice.
Nice. Yeah, definitely you want to be careful if you come here. You could fall to your death if you're not careful, so we're trying to stay away from the edge, but get as close as we can, still bring some good pictures and video. But yeah, definitely worth the drive up here. This is probably the prettiest place in the state of Minnesota I've ever seen.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
definitely worth it. I've been looking forward to this for months, and it did not disappoint. So,
Great tour guide showing us
great
around.
tour guide Amy, who declined to be in this closeout, but she's holding the camera
She's
for
our
us
camera
anyway,
woman
so.
now. Tour
Yeah.
guide camera woman.
Down here on Lake Superior now, this is called Black Beach, but it's not really black. So, seagulls out there on those rocks.
Yeah, we got two harbors in there.
Smile, ladies. Alright, we have found what we think might be the black sand. Still ain't really black though.
Yeah, that's black machine.
I've seen pictures of this though, and it looks blacker in the pictures.
My theory is that it's a different beach connected.
Might be.
Yeah, because well, I pointed down here, so.
Okay, this is the new lift bridge that I was showing you earlier from the tower. We're getting ready to walk across it. We are in downtown Duluth, Minnesota. Amy works here in Duluth, so she's going to take us on a tour of downtown now. And look, the bridge is getting ready to go up right as we were getting ready to walk across it. We're even luckier because it didn't go up when we were walking across it. So we're going to get to see that. I've been wanting to see this. sailboats. Now, the only thing I've ever seen, like in Florida, it just usually opens up from the middle and both sides go up. I've never actually seen one where the whole bridge lifts. Look at that. And down it comes. We're gonna walk out to the lighthouse. So what's going on over there? Like a concert or something? Seagulls. There in downtown Duluth, Minnesota. We're now on the lift bridge, almost to the middle. It's lifted twice now since we've been down here. like this video, like and subscribe.
And find us on Facebook.
All right, have a blessed day. Lake Superior is a very unique place to visit. While I knew that Lake Superior was the largest of the Great Lakes, I learned some facts this day that I did not know before. I would like to share some of those with you now. Lake Superior covers 31,700 square miles, which is greater than the combined areas of Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New Hampshire. Lake Superior also contains 10% of all the Earth's surface fresh water. Lake Superior contains as much water as all of the other Great Lakes combined, even if you threw in 2 extra Lake Eries. The deepest point in Lake Superior is over 1,300 feet below the surface. The average elevation of Lake Superior is about 602 feet above sea level. And here is one that I found really interesting. In the summertime, the sun sets more than 35 minutes later on the western shore of Lake Superior than at its southeastern edge. If you were to drive around Lake Superior, you would travel over 1,300 miles. There are also 400 islands in Lake Superior, and waves of over 40 feet in height have been recorded on Lake Superior. I just wanted to share some of these facts with you as I found them very interesting. We want to thank you for watching this video, and we hope you enjoyed it.
If you are in Minnesota or in the area, we highly recommend a visit to the North Shore and Lake Superior.